Namaste, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Namo Namaha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Hindu, Yoga, Dharma. My fellow Hindus, Hindu, don't fall for the trap saying that Hindu is a foreign word. Whether you use the H or not does not change the meaning. Remember, some Hindus say Shiva, some say Siva, some say Shakti, some say Sakti, some say Shanti, some say Santi, but we know what it means. They're all the same, just a different pronunciation. Hindu. And that is the name we are most known by. Don't balk at the use of Hindu, or what will outsiders think? That we don't even know who we are? But let's take a step back and realize the beauty of this word, this Sanskrit word. Remember, Sanskrit is the religious language of Hinduism. Of course, ism is the English suffix, but we are Hindus from the Rig Veda. Hindu, Samudra ideyarti vayubir. Fellow Hindus, with the support of your breath, grab a hold of the cosmic ocean within. And the mark of the Hindu is the Bindu, the kumkum, the red, the sun on the outside, and the white moon on the inside. Harihara. And the rishis would even refer to themselves as Bindus. Again from the Rig Veda. Puram Bindu, Hindu. Vajri Purushtuttaha, ancient Bindu, Hindu. Soulful warrior. A warrior of the within. It's a beautiful word. The most beautiful word we ever heard. Hindu. So let's go way back. And we do believe in samsara, so perhaps we were there at the Indus River Valley, sitting there prior to language. When language was developed, the Sanskrit language, they come up with the word Indu. Complex meaning. It means moon. It also means river, Indus. It also refers to the Bindu and the Soma nectar within. Chandra Siddhi Soma Bindu. This is what it means to be a Hindu. Rita Dharma, Vedic Dharma, Yoga Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. Those terms came later. Actually, remember, the first written word is Rita. And then comes Dharma. Rita is synonymous with Dharma. It means order. Ritayu, Ritayus, Ritayin, Ritaparna, Ritadhama, Ritanada. Follow the Dharma, live a true life, and you become the Dharma. Fly on wings of Dharma to the abode of Ishvara. Ritayu, Ritayus, Ritayin, Ritaparna, Ritadhama, Ritanada. So sitting by the banks of the Indus River Valley on a moonlit night, the full moon, Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnamudachite, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnamivavashishyate. We understand Maya, the appearance of things. Sometimes we don't see the moon or the sun, but they're always there. That's why Saiva Hindus wear the Tripunda, the three stripes, or clouds, if you will, of Vibhuti, to remind us to get rid of greed, anger, lust, lobha, krodha, kama, and then it will reveal the El Soul that's always there, just covered up. So in other words, we don't get Atma Darshana. We already have it. We just need to uncover it. That's where the lifestyle, the religious lifestyle, the dharmic lifestyle comes into play to help remove the coverings. So too, we don't always see the moon, Chandra, and sometimes we see it in partiality. And early on, we humans probably thought there were many moons up there. It was only one. We just saw it in different facets. So on full moon night, we remember this, that it's always there. And remember, too, that the moon has no true light of its own. It reflects, has lumina, it reflects the light. Aluminum, huh? Meditate on that word, aluminum. What's the spell backwards? Muni Mula. The root of silence, to uncover the Antar Jyotir, the inner light, and the outer light, Bahir Jyotihi, Pratyag Jyotihi, Parapara Jyotir Jyotihi, Swayan Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi. Sivoshmyaham, Hindus say to themselves, I am the light within and the light without. And that light is the Atmana, beyond cause. Light of all light, self-effulgent light. It's always burning. The Atmana is light. We are that, imperishable. So Chandra is reflecting Surya. See how it works? We have basically three sampradayas. Shaktite, Saiva, Vaishnava. The earth, Bhumi Mata, Shakti. The moon, Chandra Shiva. The sun, Surya Vishnu. We are a Hindu family, Saiva, Vaishnava, Shakti, the three. So please, let us live in harmony and follow the Dharma and plant your yoga tree. We all do Karma Bhakti Rajayani. This is Hindu Dharma. Om Shanti. So it's Purnima, full moon night. We're sitting at the Indus River Valley. We see the true moon, and then we see the reflection. Again, reminding us things are not always as they appear. Which one is the real moon? How many moons are there? Then we close our eyes and we see at the bindi, the third eye point, the inner glow, the inner moonlight. And remember, white light contains all the colors, so we may see red, orange, yellow, green, blue, the color spectrum, the chakras. Or just that beautiful moon glow, that inner white light between the eyes. And then we put on the red dot, the kumkum, as the mark of the Hindu to remind us. And somewhere chandan, there, the white, to remind us to look at the third eye point. Live a balanced life. Sattvic, the two outer eyes and the inner eye. This is a good balance. Remember, Hindus, we understood that Jagat, the earth was round and moving. We didn't fall for the monotheistic mindset of linear thinking only. Remember, we also came up with a zero, sunyam, without which we wouldn't even be communicating now. That's the binary system, and all of our technology built on that. So we see that moon glow within, and along with it, it brings a great sense of shanti and true inner bliss, ananda. Hence we have the reality of the inner essence, the Atmana, Satchit Ananda, pure existence, pure consciousness, which becomes the energy of sound and light and heat. And heat becomes the human emotion of love or bliss. It's a warm experience, Satchit Ananda. Jyoti Shakti Ananda Shanti, love, light, and energy. Om, this are we with emotions, mind, and body. All of this from sitting on the banks of the Indus River Valley and reflecting, remembering. First chakra, memory. Never forget who you are, tattvamasi. Religio, religion, which in Sanskrit is dharma, yoga, dri, to hold, yoga yuj, to yoke, to the Atmana, and then Brahman. And Brahman, remember, is a neutral term. Don't confuse it with the Christian noun God. It's the greater forces of Satchit Ananda, of which we are an individual, Jiv, Atma. Now, the sun, obviously, we worship. In fact, Hindus worship everything, and when we understand the meaning of the word worship, to respect and to revere, we understand that sometimes we need to stay away from certain things. For example, we worship the sun, we feel its warmth, grows the crops, but we also respect its power, know when to stay away. There's things we need to stay away from. Now the moon, obviously, is a extreme place. It is said that when Surya, the sun, is shining on the moon, that it reaches 270 degrees Fahrenheit. And the opposite, when the sun is not shining on the moon, it goes to the other extreme, 270 degrees minus 0, approximately. So in other words, tremendous extremes of hot and cold. So again, we always associate the moon with Shiva, Chandra, Chandrasekhar, top of the head. And does not Shiva represent this, as he is in the extreme Himalayas, extreme cold, all the way down to Kanyakumari in the south, where he dances like Nataraja? So Yogi Raj in the north, Nataraja, the dance of life. And of course, Vishnu represents the Surya Narayan, the soul within the human. So it takes all three, Bhumi Mata, Chandra, Surya, respecting Mother Earth, respecting the moon, the sun. And of course, we analogize the moon to the mind itself. So the mind has no true light of its own, right? It is just merely reflecting the light of the Atmana. So Indu, do go in, my fellow Hindus, introspect. India, light the diya, and the diya within. This is our goal as Hindus. Atma Darshana Paramo Dharma. And be proud to be a Hindu. Now, Moon River is a classic song in the West. It goes something like this. Forgive the a cappella. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. So how about Moon River? Oh, you make me smile. I'm crossing you in style today, every day. Oh, dream maker, my heart aches for her. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. With your fellow Hindus, two drifters, off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend. My Hindu friend, Moon River, and you and me. Om. Remember what Swami Vivekananda said? Quote, when the word Hindu sends a galvanic shock through your entire being, then and then alone are you a Hindu. End quote. And, quote, when you come to the aid of any Hindu in distress, then and then alone are you a Hindu. End quote. So hopefully no longer will you balk at this word. It's a beautiful word. Whether you say Indu, doesn't matter, or Hindu. And here's something a bit humorous. Latin-speaking people, because they do not pronounce H. For example, H-O-L-A is not hola, it's ola. They don't pronounce H. When they see the word H-I-N-D-U, they say Indu. Interesting. And our religion to them is Hinduismo. Ismo is ism. Indu. So even the Latin people understand that it's okay. Indu, Hindu, right? Chandra Sri Soma Bindu. This is what it means to be a Hindu. Rita Dharma, Vedic Dharma, Yoga Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Jyoti Shakti, Ananda Shanti, love, light, and energy. Om, this are we with emotions, mind, and body. And Karma Bhakti Rajayani, this is Hindu Dharma, Om Shanti. And we pray to Ganapati Muruga Shiva Shakti, Ganapati Krishna Vishnu Lakshmi, Ganapati Hanuman Sitaram, Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, Kali Durga Parvati. Remember, we are a Hindu family, Saiva Vaishnava, Shakti the three, so let us live in harmony. And once again, plant your yoga tree, Vrikshasana. Karma Bhakti Rajayani, this is Hindu Dhamma, Om Shanti. Chariye Kariye Yogam and Yanam, Tamil land. This is the same as we just told you. Yama Niyamasana Pranayama Pratyahara Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. How many times do we have to tell thee, world? All of yoga is Sanatan Dharma. This is Hinduism. Watch your Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Om. And again from the Vedas, Yoge, Samana, Parivam, Sapta, Shravato, Ratoga. Through the many practices of yoga, Yoge. Within this body chariot, Ratogat. Find your beautiful, Parivam, tranquil, Samana, nature. And the 7 flowing rivers, the chakras. Yoge, Samana, Parivam, Sapta, Shravato, Rato, Gat. Rig Veda Agni Mile. Find your inner fire, your inner warrior spirit. Actually, we're doing this at Skanda Shasti. Find the youthful, loving warrior that resides within all of you, represented by Skanda Murga and Hanumanji and Krishna and Durga Ma. Say to yourself, I've got a dot on my head, and it's really, really red. It's a Bindu, because I'm a Hindu. And I'm proud to be a Hindu. What about you? And I do yoga because it is Hindu. Karma Bhakti Raja Hatha is to. Yana, mantra karma bhakti raja yana. This is Hindu Dharma. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. So be proud to be a Hindu. Welcome others to study the Hindu yoga dharma, but please avoid this appropriation of so much of the Hindu yoga dharma. If people want to teach, make them Hindus first. Study, commit, go through the Namakarana Samskara, then maybe teach. Yes, we Hindus are often tolerant, but way too tolerant. There's no virtue in being too tolerant, getting walked all over, having things and intellectual property stolen from you. That's not the way to develop respect. The ancient rishis took a lot of effort. All of those Hindus before us, tremendous devotion and effort into building this wonderful Hindu yoga dharma. And again, it's there for people to learn, but don't let them steal it. Don't let them divorce it from Hinduism. Don't you divorce yourself from Hinduism, constantly saying, oh, it's a foreign term. No, it's not a foreign term. It's who you are. You are Indu Hindu. Samudra Diyarti Vayu here. And we do yoga to reach Atma Darshana Paramo Dharma. Vidmahitva Sahasras Atman. Give us the knowledge of Atma Darshana, the provable reality of Jyoti Shakti Ananda Shanti. So never forget you are that Atmana. Let it radiate into your Dehamana Bhavaha, your body, mind, and emotions. And then we as Hindus are magnanimous in wishing others well. But know who others are. Do your Purva Paksha, right? We're not Christians. We're not Jews. We're not Muslims. We're Hindus. We can respect them, but it has to be reciprocal. They must respect us. Use your terms, Hindus. Don't misuse the terms of other religions. Leave God to the Christians. It's their term. Use your terms, Brahman. Ishvara, Ishvari, Mahadev, Mahadevi, Isana, Kumari, all beautiful Sanskrit, Tamil, Hindu terms you see. So leave God and Lord Christianity for. Remember, the Christian will never say to thee, Kali Durga Krishna Vishnu Shiva bless thee. Can't you see? We are not Christians. This is not Christianity. Om. But wish them well. Wish them well. Wish them peace and fullness and tranquility. Om Sarvesham Swasthir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. And we always pray for, and more importantly, if we can, hands-on, help those that are sick and suffering. Remember, we are a way. We're not the way. We're not a universal way. It's for anybody who wants to learn, but it's not a universal way. It's a way. So we wish others to be relieved from any undue sickness and suffering. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu makashya dukkha bhagvaver. And then we turn the gaze back in on ourselves. And as the Rishi said thousands of years ago in Brihad Aranyaku Upanishad, lead me from untruth to truth. Just as relevant today. Unreal to real. From ignorance to a more enlightened state of being, tapping into the immortality. That's the Sanatan of the Atmana. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It just is. No creator. Asato ma sadgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotir gamaya. Mrityorma amritam gamaya. Seeking a peace through strength and a peace through justice. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Be proud to be a Hindu. Namaste, Namaskaram, Vanakam, Namo Namaha, Jai Ganesha. Use Ganapati as your foundation, and then go deep within, and then safely come back to Ganapati. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Have a blessed day, my fellow Hindus.